Hi there guys, Sean here with another video out of the 365-day series, and today I'm making this video to be completely transparent, 100% truthful to everyone on this channel, just to give as much value as possible. So if it's the first time you're ever watching this video, or if you're a seasoned vet, I have to say that this channel is specifically here to help motivate, inspire, and help change people from the inside out any way possible, help them find their purpose, passion, and all sorts of great stuff. So thank you so much for joining me. Now, I pride myself on being a very energetic, passionate person, especially behind these videos, but I have to be, truthful about what I say and what I do, because that's the transparency I'm trying to give. Because in life, you can't always be the things I describe. You can't always be positive. You can't always be excited and motivated and energized, because it's not possible. At least for me, I'm not perfect. So I'm giving you a little insight on my life and what is kind of happening. I'm not going to give you great detail. I'm just going to let you know that the past 2 weeks have been, tough. Not necessarily in like my relationships or in my family life, but just emotionally and physiologically, and mostly with my mental game. I've been thinking a lot, like, am I really pursuing what I'm meant to pursue? Am I really pushing myself and working harder than, or hard enough to get to where I want to go? Am I really just doing these things that I preach about on these videos? And I came to the realization that I do these things I preach in the videos, but there's times in the days and the weeks where I'm down, where I'm lazy, where I'm not necessarily doing what I'm preaching. But I know at the end of the day, I will do those things that will help lead my life eventually. But some days I don't necessarily get to it. Some days I don't necessarily feel like I want to do things I preach about. Now, is that bad? No, because no one's perfect. No one, even the best people in the world, they slack at some point, because that's just who we are as humans. Human beings aren't meant to be 100% on point every single time. It just doesn't seem like it's possible. And I know it's not possible, because even the best people say they had mistakes. But the thing is, what you need to get out of this video is, yes, I have doubts. I have negative thoughts, but I don't let them control my life. I see that they're there. I give them this much power, and then I cut them out. I tell myself, great, I understand where my mindset's at. How can I fix it? How can I change my psychology to where I am going after what I actually want, from going from negative thought to positive, moving, purposeful thoughts? Now, how do I do this? It's quite easy. The first thing you need to do is you need to ask yourself the right questions. So as you could see early in the video, I was asking myself, why, like all these questions, why this, why that? That's not the right question. You don't ask yourself, why is this happening to me? Why am I not motivated? Why am I not having the energy I want to have? The question you got to ask yourself is, where do I go to get this energy? Who do I talk to help me uplift my spirits? What am I going to do right now that's going to help change myself? You focus on what you want. You don't focus on what's happening that is negative in your life, because it's just going to bring you down more into a negative state. You focus on what you want, the end goal. Yes, you feel the moment as it's happening, but then you ask yourself, how can I get to the state that I want to get to? How can I be happy today? Who do I need to talk to? What do I need to do? How am I going to do it? What's my plan of action? These are the questions you must ask yourself when you get into these situations. You do not let these negative emotions dominate your life, or they're going to dominate and they're going to take over, and you're never going to know how to do it. And let me also tell you this, that when these negative emotions take over and you try to ask yourself the right questions to take you out of the state, it's going to be tough the first couple of times, but it's about conditioning yourself to be able to get yourself out of these negative states through these questions you're asking. You have to ask them to get out of these negative states, okay? You do not let them rule your life, because they can take over, and they can take over massively, massively. Next, another great thing is changing your physiology. A lot of times your state is due to your physiology. When you're negative, it's because your body's in a negative state. Your shoulders are slumped, your voice is low, your head is down, you're tired, you don't feel energized. And then you add on the vocabulary to it. You tell yourself, I'm tired, I don't have energy, I lack this, I lack that. It's about telling yourself, speaking what you want in your life, and using your body in the way you use your body. That is, think about it this way. How do you breathe when you're excited and passionate? How does your body look? How does your shoulders look? What does your face look like? What is your tone of voice when you're passionate and excited? Way different than when you're negative and bored and depressed and tired. Do you feel me on that one? And lastly, it's what you focus on. What are you focusing on daily? Are you focusing on what is happening to you that is negative, that is down, that is not what you want? Or are you focusing on the solution? Are you focusing on what you want? Are you focusing on the end goal? That's the positive, uplifting, motivating, purposeful ending that you need. Those are the questions. Those are the things you must do when you hit these negative states and how to get out of them. Hopefully you will do this, because if you don't do it, you'll just stay in a negative state. But if you are the 1% who actually want to change your state, change your life, you will do this. Thank you for listening, guys. I'll catch you in the next video.